Good morning, Chargers. It's Gabby.
And Lily, back with Wrsn.
We have a packed show for you today with all your updates on sports, clubs, and more.
Let's get right into it.
Are you curious about love languages? Do you want to learn about the theories and types of love? If so, come to Mr. Spencer's room 3114 today during lunch to learn more about the psychology behind love.
Also happening today during lunch is Trian Music Honors Society Valentine's Day Karaoke in the chorus room 135.
Sophomores, remember that National Honor Society applications are due today.
Do you want to support your fellow Chargers in Dance Marathon? Join us at Blaze in Wellington today from 4 to 7. When you order, present the flyer and mention Suncoast DM, and 20% of your order will be donated to the kids.
Now let's look at a recap on our Heritage Assembly.
Heritage Week by Hands Across Campus was a set of events that highlights different cultures within Suncoast. There was lunchtime performances from Latin Dance Club representing Dominican Republic and Cuba, and Dance Yourself representing South Korea. Members of the club expressed how they felt while performing.
At first it was super nerve-wracking just preparing out there, but once the music just starts, you just kind of start moving, it's muscle memory, and you just start dancing. And after that, it's just a blur to me. So
it's really fun, and I think it's really helping me break out of my shell during my first year here.
Dan also explains the importance of showcasing different cultures.
So for the Heritage Assembly, we want to show cultures from all around the world, and me and my friends, we really listen to music from Korea and Korean pop culture, so we decided to learn their dances and perform for the Heritage Assembly.
To end the Heritage Week, there was a fashion show representing popular trends in each country. This is Nastasia reporting for Wrsn.
Thanks, Natasha. Now let's go to Stella for a package on Hug a Bear.
The Charger Commons just started up the Charger Seen a Hug program. We can hug a stuffed animal or take it on the Charger Commons with you. But remember, these animals stay in the Charger Commons and cannot leave this area. There are many different colors and types of stuffed bears and even a penguin for you to hug. So if you ever feel sad or need a hug, head on over to the Charger Commons to hug a bear. Because of COVID, the last couple years, the bears haven't been at the Commons.
We've had the Soft Friends in the Commons for about 3 years, but they had to go into hibernation for 2 years due to COVID.
These bears are great companions when doing homework or even when you're bored.
I think they will be popular because many people come to the Commons to do their work, and sometimes they can be stressed with homework, so they just need someone by their side, and there's amazing teddy bears.
So if you're ever having a bad day, just remember to stop by the Commons and hug a bear. This has been Stella reporting for Wrsn. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Stella. It's Thursday, and you know what that means. It's time for a new Throwback Thursday. Try to guess the teacher based on their baby photo. Good job to those of you who guessed Mr. Donato. Now let's toss it over to Hudson for all the latest updates on sports.
What's up, Suncoast? This is Hudson for today's sports news. Last night, our boys basketball team played American Heritage Plantation and won 58-46. This secures them a spot in regionals and advances them to the district championships. Great job, guys. Today, our boys lacrosse team has a preseason game at Dwyer at 5. And the boys and girls tennis team will play Somerset Cannons here at home. Good luck to our Chargers today. Now back to Gabby and Lily in the studio. Ka-chow.
Thanks, Hudson. Talking about sports, let's go to Gabby for a package on National Signing Day.
February 2nd was National Signing Day. 4 of our Chargers signed with Division I schools. Thomas Dowling signed with University of Louisville for swim and dive. Juliana Johnston signed with Rice University for girls soccer. Alexandra Sapia signed with St. Francis University for girls volleyball, and Logan Whitaker signed with Long Island University to play boys volleyball and became the first student at Suncoast to sign with the Division I school for boys volleyball. These 4 students were able to make it official with their friends and family by officially signing with the teams. Thomas Dowling tells us who his biggest support is.
Throughout the online process and everything, my mom helped me a lot with writing emails and deciding which colleges I wanted to talk to, and even talking on the phone with coaches. So I would definitely say my mom.
While these athletes may have had lots of support around them, it is still an extensive process. Juliana Johnston explains the process she went through to get recruited by Rice University.
I basically was just emailing a whole bunch of coaches, every showcase or tournament that I had, and just hoping for a response and that they would come out. And a lot of them did respond and came out, but the biggest school that I wanted to go to was Rice, and that was definitely my top pick. And so I was really excited when I had a showcase in Texas and they said they were going to come out. They saw me play 2 games and they loved me, and I was talking to the coach and they gave me an offer I couldn't refuse.
Congratulations, Chargers. Reporting for Wrsn, this has been Gabby. Now back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Gabby. Now let's send it over to Sam for the latest on lunch.
How's it going, Hungry Chargers? I'm Sam, and it's been a while since we last talked about lunch. Let's change that. First up on the menu today, if you love meat, we have a stromboli with your name on it, the Meat Lover Stromboli, and it's offered with a marinara dipping cup. Continuing on that meat trend, we have your choice of spicy chicken tenders or turkey and cheese sub combo. Speaking of cheese, cover your macaroni with some, with the macaroni and cheese offered with a dinner roll. Finally, we have the usual chocolate chip muffin platter and great PB&J sandwich or soy butter sandwich platter. Our side today is green beans, but my show wouldn't be complete without a shout out to Mr. Pardo's 5th period freshman class. Thanks for being fans, guys. This has been the latest on lunch, and I've been Sam, signing off.
Thanks, Sam. It's February, and that means it's Black History Month. Let's take a look at today's A Moment in Black History with BSU.
Remember, the BSU luncheon is on the 18th, and the BSU door decorating contest ends on the 18th as well. Afrocentric blowout will take place on the 28th, and you don't want to miss it.
Now let's wish our Chargers a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Chargers. Chargers, course selection is coming up. Course Selection Open Lab is starting this week. If you are in 9th grade pre-IB, come to the computer lab and counseling services today during lunch for help with your course selection.
Before we wrap up today's show, we want to remind you to check our accompanying slides for more information about today's show, announcements, and extra details that we couldn't fit into the show.
That's all for today, Chargers. This has been Gabby
and Lily with WRSN.
Thanks for tuning in.